Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome to our part 2 of our Norway qualification for 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa, and this is our group currently. We are third, but we have a game in hand over Sweden and Belgium, and we're only 2 points behind Sweden as well. So if we win that one, then obviously we will go top. So as you already know, it's on legendary difficulty because it is the best and most fun way to play these qualifying runs. Norway are back at home here against Slovakia. We need to beat them here. They are a decent team on this game. You know, still got Skirtle and Hamzik as well. Can be dangerous. I know they're sort of near the bottom, but yeah, it's just that all the other teams around them have been sort of taking points off each other and stuff like that. So it's actually closer than you might think. You know, one more win for Slovakia would actually put them in the mix. Over the top, John Carew. This could be an easy 1-0. It is a 1-0 over the top, and we slide it in for 1-0 in literally like the 4th minute, and John Carew comes to life to make it 1-0 to Norway. That's a fantastic start. I mean, we're at home, so I mean, I think we can do it here. Go across that in. That's a decent one, but it's headed away. Grindhound. Oh, that almost snuck its way in, and that is going to be a corner. That was a decent attempt. It's been a lot of attacking play from Norway. They're quite a solid side, aren't they, on this game? If anybody else has actually played as them on here, they're actually quite solid. Riise heads it to Carew. Down to Husklepp. And it's in! Yes, it hit the bar and went in, and Husklepp has scored before half-time. And that is 2-0. That might actually seal the game, to be honest. A dagger at half-time to put Slovakia 2-0 down. And Husklepp almost kind of missed that, didn't he? Like, obviously hitting the bar and letting that go in. But it was a nice finish in the end. Free kick to Slovakia. And that was ambitious. But it's half-time, and it's going to be 2-0 to Norway. Very commanding performance, especially attacking wise from Norway. Defence has been pretty sound as well, to be fair. Here comes Sestak to Pekarik. And again, Slovakia, their chances haven't been good so far. An hour played into the game, and they really haven't done an awful lot. Crossed in. And oh, good save. That was the first real chance for Slovakia, like proper shot. And it's tipped over the bar. And that is going to be it. Norway have beaten Slovakia by 2-0. And it was quite a... although it was a dominant performance from Norway, we only got 2 goals. And Slovakia didn't really do much either, attacking-wise. So it was actually quite a standard victory. Sort of a plain, vanilla victory. Nothing really special happened in that match. Our next match coming up is against Sweden, away from home. And it's a big match. Of course it's a big match. 2 neighbours again. Last time we beat Sweden by 3-2. And it was a decent match. Like, we were really dominant in the first half. And then obviously we just let our grip on the game kind of loose a little bit. That's why we conceded so many goals at the end. But that's your table. And it's basically Norway, Sweden and Belgium that are leading the charge. Oh, Ibra's got him behind. No, that's not good. Come on. Oh, he scores. Of course he does. It's Ibra. Of course he's going to score in that position. And our defence just switched off a little bit. And it's 1-0 to Sweden. Norway a little bit lethargic here in the first 20 minutes. They don't seem like their usual self. And defending is a real struggle. Oh, taken away by Husklepp. This could be the equaliser. It is the equaliser. Nice. And that's 1-1. Husklepp has scored. And, yeah, well, we took it away from the defender. I don't know how. It just happened in the blink of an eye. And it allowed me to just go on through and roll it into the back of the net. That is going to be half-time. The scores are locked at level 1-1. Who will take it in this derby match here? Will it be Norway? Will it be Sweden? If Sweden beat us, then obviously they'll reclaim their top spot. If we win, we'll start to pull ahead. And that's what I want. I want the win. Go on, through ball. Yes, we caught that one nicely. John Carew. Oh my god. Oh, that was terrible. I need to stop doing stuff like that. It's just not working now. Carew. Off the post. Oh, John Carew got very unlucky on that one. And I swear we got fouled in that build-up. Come on. Oh my god, how did he not shoot properly? Not quite getting past Sweden now. They're locked down massively. And again, Norway have shown that in front of goal sometimes they can be a little bit like inconsistent. We could have had a second goal in this match if, you know, things went our way. But no, it hasn't been like that in this match. But a draw is still beneficial. Sweden looking for it here and it's headed away. And they've got it back. Come on. Oh, I think they're going to score here. My goalkeeper came out. Like, I didn't even tell him to. I didn't tell my goalkeeper to come out and Almander has scored and possibly scored the winner. I did not tell my keeper to come out at all. I was not holding the Y button to make him come out. So, basically, our goalkeeper threw this game for us. Thanks a lot, Norway. Finesse shot, that's terrible, and that's going to be end of the game. Like, the shooting, it really, really needs to be, like, better. It really does. Like, Husklepp and John Carew, like, they have been beastly throughout this whole entire campaign. And yet, when it really matters, like it was against Belgium in the last video, we can't get it done. And that is what's going to hurt this qualifying campaign, and that's free. Yeah, we deserve that. We deserve that. It's Berg with the goal, and Sweden have just absolutely punished us for all the misses in front of goal. All the misses. Yeah, that's your own fault, Norway. The shooting was poor, and now Belgium and Sweden are right behind you. I think Sweden are actually ahead of us right now, so yeah, congratulations. Alright then, away from home against Slovakia in our next match. It is vital that we win this match, because I believe the last matches we have in this campaign, we've got Denmark, Slovakia in this match, and I believe Armenia again as well. So quite easily, Slovakia could stop us from getting into those top two spots. Also Denmark as well. It's very tight between Sweden, Belgium and Norway, and I want to be the one to sneak into that place. Hopefully, in the last 3 matches, Belgium or Sweden drop points, so then we can actually sneak in there. But it depends who they play against. Oh, this is not great defending, is it? No, it's really not. Like, what is going on? And that is Vitek with the goal. Like, he just rolled it in. And Norway are in serious trouble. Where was Riise on that play? Where was Haaland? Where were they? I think Norway started to slip. That's a really poor pass from Slovakia. They just gifted me a chance here. And oh my god. Well, how do you even do that? How do you even put that wide? Look, I don't understand how it's going all the way down there. Oh, that's a terrible challenge. Come on, red card. Has to be. Yeah, red card for Slovakia. And it's a shame that wasn't Skirtle, to be honest, but it's fine. Alright, now they're going to strengthen at the back, and hopefully we can score this chance. Oh, yes, we did. Almost got challenged there, but Riise just fires it into the top corner, and John Arne Riise has scored to make it 1-1. What a hit. He almost got tackled here. I think I almost overran it, look. I think it was Skirtle as well that might have, like, almost, like, got me as well. It was a bold dude. Up to Husklepp. He hits the post. Oh, I mean, that could have gone either way, but that was so unlucky. Go on. Through ball to John Carew. He's got to score this, right? Just about. Very lucky. Underneath the keeper and in. And that is 2-1. John Carew gets another goal to add to his tally. And Norway are 2-1 up against Slovakia. Of course, the extra man does play a part. But the keeper there probably could have handled that a little bit better. It's half time and Norway are leading by 2-1. Let's hope it stays like that. So Sweden and Belgium are actually playing each other right now and it's still 0-0. So that is beneficial for us, because if both teams drop points, then of course that's a win-win, isn't it? But if Sweden win, then they'll pull away at the top. But if Belgium win, then I guess that'll be okay to an extent. I don't really know, to be honest. I just want both teams just to leave me alone. I just got fouled there by Slovakia, and that's a yellow card for Skirtle. They've been doing that kind of all game, trying to foul me and stuff. And obviously they've already got the red card. So, yeah, all game they've been putting in these types of challenges. Riise crosses it in. And it's headed. And it's looped in. And how did Carew score that when it wasn't even... No, AI, you're not going to skip the replay. We're going to review that play. So, of course, Riise crosses it in here. And as it came into the box... Carew, he didn't actually... I don't think it was Carew. I don't know. Oh, it did. Look, this defender tried to header it. He heads it into Carew, like, literally right next to each other. And the ball had the perfect loop just to go in. Look, it almost hit the crossbar, but it went in. Goalkeeper didn't react to it because it wasn't actually a shot. And Norway are 3-1 up. How lucky was that? That's going to be a penalty. Yeah, straight away. I don't know what happened there, but someone took me out. I don't know if it was Skirtle or not. No. Okay, Riise could have the chance to put us 4-1 up in this match. And it is 4-1. And John Riise has got 2 goals in this match. Masterclass from him today. Belgium have scored against Sweden. It's 1-0. That does help us because we're having a good game here. We're going to get the 3 points. So if Belgium can just hold on and beat Sweden, that would be perfect. This could be a chance for someone to put it in. And it's John Riise. Oh, come on. I wanted him to get a hat-trick. That would have been so cool for a left-back to get a hat-trick in the game. Oh, that's going to be another sending off, I think. Yeah. Second yellow card for Skirtle, and he goes off as well. Slovakia down to 9 men, but it won't matter at this stage because it's literally the 90th minute. But he didn't need to make that challenge. And that's going to be it. We've just beaten Slovakia by 4-1. A lot easier than I expected, to be fair. I mean, some of our goals was, well, let's review them. There was a free kick that almost got blocked, but it went straight in anyway. A penalty, a lucky goal, and I believe a tap-in or something like that. And of course, Sweden dropped points as well, which is even better. So we've got 2 more games to play. We have to play Denmark and I believe Armenia. So with 2 games to play for most of the nations, this is how it's looking like. So Belgium are top, Norway are second, Sweden are third. I don't think Denmark can actually get into that. Oh, maybe actually they could. Say if they beat me and then beat someone else, but then they'd have to wait. Well, they have to rely on everybody else to drop points. Slovakia definitely can't. Armenia definitely can't. So yeah, it's between 4 of us at least. We have Denmark next, and we must win. It's a must-win game. I don't know who Belgium are playing, and I don't know who Sweden are playing. We can check it out actually in the fixture list. Belgium have got another match against Sweden. That's good. Hopefully they'll draw against each other. I don't want Belgium winning another one. And then we've got Armenia after the Denmark game. And Denmark will be playing Sweden and Belgium will be playing Slovakia. That's actually a really good situation for us. But we have to beat Denmark. Big test coming up then against Denmark away from home. Even though Denmark are 4th in the table, they can still, maybe with a good performance here, put themselves back into contention for at least the playoff spot, I think. I'm just hoping that Belgium and Sweden draw. That would be the best situation possible. Pedersen crosses it in. No. Header. Oh, I just got fouled. Yes, it's going to be a penalty. And that might actually be a red card. I don't know what the computer was doing there. Maybe it was trying to clear the ball and it accidentally slide tackled. I don't know. But Riise has the chance to put us 1-0 up here. He has taken that chance. And John Riise again. That's 3 goals in the last 2 games for John Riise. Okay, you know, 2 of them are penalties, but it doesn't matter. He's carrying Norway like a great captain he is to the World Cup. It's 1-0. Crossed in by Denmark. Headed. And, oh, that was kind of close for comfort there. Like, I thought they were going to get another header and header it in. John Carew. He should be faster and stronger than this dude here. He scores. That's 2-0. And that could seal the game. John Carew has finally scored. And that is 2-0. We've got our own destiny in our own hands. We are controlling the outcome of the group here, because Sweden and Belgium still drawing, and of course we're pegging back Denmark as well. As long as we get into that automatic, I don't care who qualifies. And Belgium have scored, so okay, not brilliant. And Denmark missed a sitter there. They should have scored that just before half-time. Put it upfield, and Riise tackles. Riise has been so good in this video here. He's got a lot of goals, and he's made some crucial tackles at times. Oh, come on. Like, I just couldn't clear it. It's that thing again where, you know, your player's about to chest the ball and then clear it, but the player on the opposite team runs in and just taps it in, because this happens. Look, see, I hate that so much. You have no control over it. Into the middle here. And that's just a silly challenge there. Another penalty. I think these sides just love giving away penalties to me. That's only a yellow. You're so lucky, Thomason. Very, very lucky. The way you came in there. Look at that. That should have been a red card. Riise again. Can he get another one? He can. And John-Arne Riise, that's 4 goals in 2 games. From the left back position. Yes, I do know they're penalties, but I don't care. I want to create this narrative that John-Arne Riise is going to carry Norway to the World Cup. Go on. Husklepp is basically through. He can make it 4-1 and put the game to bed. Oh my god, like seriously, like he's so good when running for on goal, and then he has the finishing of, like, I don't know, Nunes from last year. And this result here will put Denmark out the running as well for qualification. Oh, Sweden have equalised. Yes, my prayers have been answered. Now, can it stay like that? Please, no more, like, score updates, please. Sweden have got another one. Okay, well, that would mean that Belgium will be knocked off the top spot, and it will be Sweden and possibly me going into the final match. Of course, we've got Armenia, which is massively helpful, because they are the worst team in the group. But the others have got basically each other, and that's going to be another penalty. How is Denmark conceding all these penalties? Like, why does the computer slide in so many times? And that's Daniel Agger getting sent off. Another Liverpool player. There's a lot of ex-Liverpool players in this one. John-Arne Riise, Skirtle, Agger. Like, yeah, it's been quite nice to actually see him play on this game and stuff. And Riise has a chance to make it 4. And he does. John-Arne Riise. And, well, he's just been lights out in this whole campaign. Like, you know, he's been scoring penalties, but you still got to put him in the back of the net. He's doing what a real captain does and leads his team there, scoring the clutch penalties to potentially put Norway in a great position to qualify for the World Cup automatically. Sweden got a last minute winner against Belgium as well, knocking Belgium off the top spot. There's a massive finish in store for this group. Even me, I could still drop points against Armenia. They could just be irritating just for the sake of being irritating. So, final match of our group. Norway are top of the group with 20 points. If we win against Armenia, then we'll qualify automatically no matter what happens. Final match of the group, we're at home and we're hosting Armenia in the pouring rain. This should be a win. It absolutely has to be. Otherwise, we won't go through. Imagine if we blew it on the last day. Trying to find space here. To Husklepp. To John Carew. Gets tackled. You can tell that Armenia will want to try and shape what's happening in this group. Riise. John-Arne Riise. Oh, he almost scored. That would have been nice if he scored that one. I don't know how he found himself in that position. He just randomly tackled someone and, yeah, almost went through and scored. Dribble. Hauger. Can he score? Hauger. The keeper saves. Back out to Pedersen for some reason. Hauger gets tackled, and where's the foul? Okay, well, Norway, come on, wake up. Go on, over the top. It's John Carew. He's well in behind here. He should be scoring. Yes, 1-0. And finally, we've broken down the stubborn Armenian defence. And that is John Carew on the stroke of half-time to make it 1-0. That will not make the Swedish very happy. Riise to Carew. To Huskler. Yeah, that's 2. That should be game over now. And Armenia have been beaten here. They're just not doing anything. They're just being defensive. And even there, they failed to be defensive. It was just too quick for them to really stop it. Through ball. John Carew. This could be it. It's it. Yeah, 3-0. Norway are going to the World Cup in South Africa. Great performance here against Armenia. We were really lucky that we had Armenia for our last match and not like Sweden or Belgium. Belgium are 2-0 up. So that will mean that Belgium, as it stands, will take the playoff spot, which is pretty big. Unless Sweden can find something in the 90th minute. And that's going to be it. Norway have qualified for the 2010 FIFA World Cup. And what a performance it's been in this entire campaign, especially towards the end. There were times that I thought that Norway were going to slip away from the rest of the group because, you know, the shooting, the striking, whatever you want to call it, it wasn't brilliant. And I believe Belgium will take that playoff spot away from Sweden as well, as Sweden couldn't win on the last day. Alright then, so here we go. It's the draw for the World Cup. And of course, let's just get all the bigger nations in and the host. There we go. That's that done. Okay, so we're in pot 2. And Norway have immediately been drawn into Group A with South Africa. That's quite good. So currently we are avoiding a big team. Slovenia go into Group B. Latvia go into Group C. That's cool that Latvia made it. And that's pretty special for Latvia. Bosnia as well, making it to the World Cup in 2010. In Group E, we have England. F, Poland. In Group G, we have France. Okay, so I'm glad that I've avoided some of these groups. That's really quite lucky. Depends who comes into this one here. Mexico, okay, so it's almost playing out kind of like the real 2010 group, except Norway obviously didn't qualify in 2010, but, you know, South Africa and Mexico in the same group. That's quite weird. New Zealand going to Group C and Iran going to Group D. In Group E, we will have Honduras. Unlucky Honduras. That's a bad group to be in. Japan going to Group F. In Group G, will it be El Salvador? Man, that is a tough group for El Salvador. They must be so demoralised already from that. And Australia going to Group H. In pot 4, we have Congo DR going into our group. Okay, that's not bad. That's really not bad at all. Zambia going to Group B. In Group C, we will have Peru. Okay. Group D, Ivory Coast. In Group E, we will have Nigeria. Group F, Cameroon. In Group G, they will have Colombia. Okay, and Chile will go into Group H. Alright then, so we're going to go back through the qualifiers just for the end of this video to see how these teams qualified. And any like sort of surprises along the way. So that's our group. We already know that group. The other groups in Europe, in Group B, Latvia topped that group with 23 points. Greece went to the playoffs and Georgia narrowly missed out on playoffs. Of course, there was a little bit of a gap between the likes of Azerbaijan, Moldova and Luxembourg compared to Latvia, Greece and Georgia, but still quite an interesting group. In Group C, it was Portugal that went through. Czech Republic went to the playoffs. Scotland missed out by 2 points. Finland missed out by 3. Croatia missed out by 4. And Ireland missed out by 5 points. So close, very close group. In Group D, it was Spain that went through automatically. Montenegro went to the playoffs. And Israel quite far behind them, 7 points behind. As are Ukraine, Estonia and Romania. In Group E, we have France going through, and Turkey went to the playoffs over Austria on goal difference. That is mental. Unlucky Austria. Serbia missed out by 2 points, and Cyprus missed out by 4 points. Group F, we have Italy going through automatically, England going to the playoffs, and then, of course, the rest of the group were just trailing behind by about 10 points, perhaps even more for some teams. But yeah, that is what you expect really from that group. In Group G, it was Germany that went through and Slovenia as well, quite comfortably by 7 points. Wales, Lithuania did try, but they fell short in the end. In Group H, we have Haaland going through and Bosnia going to the playoffs over Bulgaria, beating them by a point to get to that playoff spot. Hungary and Northern Ireland a little bit outside, but yeah, no, couldn't make it in the end. And in the little group, it was Poland that went through and Switzerland getting that playoff spot over Russia. In Africa, we have Cameroon going through in Group A quite comfortably, as did Nigeria quite comfortably. In Group C, Zambia had to battle in that one and get that top spot away from Malawi. In Group D, it was Congo DR who actually pipped Ghana to that top spot by goal difference. That's wild. That is wild from Congo DR, but congratulations anyway. And in Group E, Ivory Coast made it through comfortably in that one. In Asia, it looked like this. So Australia and Japan went through automatically. Bahrain went to the playoffs over Qatar by a point. And in the other group, we have Iran and South Korea going through. Iran dominated, and then South Korea and North Korea, Uzbekistan and Syria were just like left to fight between themselves. And it was North Korea in the end that made the playoffs, and of course South Korea going through automatically. In Oceania, as you expect, it's New Zealand by 5 points over New Caledonia. That group never changes at all. Never. Like, because there's no preliminaries, it's always the same 4 teams, which is really annoying. But it's understandable for this time, this sort of era of FIFA. South America looked like that. So Brazil, Argentina, Colombia and Chile went through automatically. Peru went to the playoffs. Paraguay missing out by 3 points. And Uruguay missing out by 4 points. And in CONCACAF, it looks like this. And what a surprise. Mexico, Honduras and El Salvador went through. Trinidad went to the playoffs. But look at the United States. 0 wins in the entire campaign. That is terrible. Imagine if United States did that in real life. Like, I think there would be riots across the United States over the, you know, the coaching staff and everything like that. And the players as well. That is a horrible campaign. Alright then, checking out the playoffs and, well, England, what have you done to Belgium? What did you do? You beat them 8-1 on aggregate in the playoffs. That's mental. Belgium got that spot over Sweden to only get blasted by England at Wembley 6-0. And then they had a closer game in the second game. But 8-1 to England in that series. In Group B, it was a lot closer. Slovenia went through on aggregate 4-3 in the end over Greece. In the Group C playoff, it was Bosnia taking that one 5-2 over Montenegro. And in Group D, it was slightly closer. Switzerland and Turkey drew the first match, but then Turkey beat Switzerland 2-0 to make it 3-1 on aggregate. In the Asia playoff, it was Bahrain squeaking past North Korea by 2-1 over the 2 legs. In the Asia-Oceania playoff, it was New Zealand that beat Bahrain 3-2 on aggregate. And in the other playoff, we have Peru beating Trinidad and Tobago by 3-1 in the end. So that was your whole qualification with Norway. Now you have to look forward to how they perform at the actual World Cup. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.